Hey, Smithies. My name is Catherine Aguilar, and I'm your Student Government Vice President. Today, it is my distinct honor to be presenting this year's 2 Gavel Award winners. Every year, SGA seeks nominations of Smith College staff members who offer outstanding service to our Smith students. 1 service staff member and 1 administrative staff member are chosen as winners as the SGA Gavel Award, and as a token of appreciation for the many ways that they affect the lives of our Smith students. But before I go on to announce the 2 winners, let me just say that this year we received an overwhelming number of nomination submissions, and this made it really difficult to choose only 2 winners. This also speaks volumes about the kind of staff members we have here at Smith. We are so fortunate to have staff members who genuinely care about our Smithies and are so dedicated. So to all of the Smith staff members, please know that your hard work is very much appreciated and does not go unnoticed. Without further ado, this year, the Smith Service staff member that the Gavel Award is going to has demonstrated himself to be an incredibly hardworking and dedicated member of the Smith's custodial staff. He goes beyond the call of duty to maintain a safe, clean, and pleasant environment for all students and cheers up students who are having a rough day. Many students have said that their 2 most favorite things about this staff member is his warm smile and how invested he is in students' lives. He truly cares about each of our students as if we were his own children. One Smithie shared her experience that he took a break from shoveling snow just to ask her about her experience abroad. The lyric he sings when he mops the floor, "I would mop 500 miles and mop 500 more." It's so representative of his dedication and drive to go the distance to make sure that our Smithies are well taken care of. This staff member represents the ideal Smith Service staff member because he has a solid work ethic and an authentic heart of gold. So it is my pleasure to present the Gavel Award to residential custodian Scott Grabowski.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet because the teleprompters aren't working. I just want to say thank you.
Sorry. Scotty. Okay, the next Gavel Award goes out to an administrative staff member who is one of the most compassionate and beloved managers of our Smith student workers. He is remarkably patient, and his positive energy flows throughout the circulation department, making the circulation department and Nielsen Library in general one of the cheeriest, most familial places on campus. Students especially appreciate having this administrative staff member as a boss because even when the student workers make a mistake, he finds things to give them praise in while still correcting and teaching. He simultaneously takes care of every Smith student's library needs and cracks good jokes regardless of how hectic it gets at Nielsen Library. Whether you work with him behind the desk or are just getting some help to find the right book, this administrative staff member is a shining force at Nielsen Library. It is my honor to present the Gavel Award to Circulation Manager at Nielsen Library, Reese Julian.
Wow. First off, I just want to say happy Rally Day to everyone. And just have a quick thanks. This award really means a lot to me, and I was completely surprised to hear earlier this week I was going to receive it. I'm already lucky in that I get to work within the Smith community and talk to numerous students and faculty on a daily basis and get to hear all the wonderful projects that they're doing. Working at Smith is wonderful, and I'm very thankful for the fantastic job I have in the libraries, and particularly with getting to interact with so many of the students here at Smith. I really love the daily ins and outs of my job, especially the service to all of our patrons, and to receive an award for doing something you love to do is just the tops. It doesn't get any better than that. This is easily one of the coolest moments, I'd say, and I'll savor this forever. The gavel is really cool. You'll have to take a look at it. So, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all, and I feel very honored and touched to receive such a great award. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my colleagues and staff that I work with at Smith. You're only as good as the people you work with, and I'm so lucky to work with an excellent staff in the libraries. And that definitely includes the many student assistants we have that work in all of the libraries that keep the place going. I know a number of you are here. You know who you are. Whoops. My heart's falling down. So thanks to all these wonderful people and who work hard to serve our patrons across all the libraries. When one of us is honored, I feel like we're all honored since we work so closely with one another, so I'll take this award with me and I'll feel very proud of the work that we've done. So I told my student assistants I'd tell a quick story. I know, you're excited. So over the years, I've worked at a few libraries at various campuses, and one of the most rewarding aspects of the job is when you get to help a student with whatever problem and you feel like you've really made a difference. Sometimes you get to even know some of the folks, and maybe you learn their name, they learn your name, they'll stop by and say hey, and even sometimes walking across campus, you'll catch someone in mid-conversation and their eyes will raise, and there'll be that little glimmer of recognition. Mid-conversation, I'll look over and say, yeah. And then you'll keep walking. So this is probably my favorite story I think I've had where someone's actually recognized me outside the library. So I've worked here for almost 4 years, and I was the circulation night supervisor at the time, and I was over here on Green Street. I was waiting for my wife to pick me up. This is like 1:30 at night. Nielsen closes at 1 o'clock on most nights. So I'm the only person on Green Street. It's completely dark. You could see tumbleweed going by. And I'm just waiting for her to get there, and I see a car coming down from West Street, and it starts to slow down. And I notice that's not my wife's car. And I see it's a full car of Smith students, and I see the person in the passenger seat actually mouth, "Library guy." So I knew I was a sitting duck at that moment. And it just all happened so fast. So the car comes by, whoever the driver is just lays on the horn, and the car just floors it, and I see all the Smith students in the car just roaring with laughter, and then they just take off into the distance and turn the corner. I never see him again. I felt like that kid at grade school who's the last kid at school waiting for his parents to pick him up. My wife got there, and I said, "I'm ready to go home." But that's my all-time favorite story of someone recognizing me outside the library. So before I was just a library guy, but this award trumps that for sure now. So who knows what notoriety or infamy this will bring. So thanks so much for getting me to this status. Thanks for the award. Have a great rally day.